YouTube? Griever here, and it is finally thawing in New Jersey. It's warm enough to where I can be in my garage and my workshop so that I can do my reviews for you guys because they're piling up. First thing I wanted to do is I wanted to do a review on these things. Now, some of you may not know that I got these. If you have seen my Clownie Mystery Box video, you'll know I recently got these from him. If not, you can go check that out in this annotation here. But basically what I did is I got a Clownie Mystery Box, kind of like a belated Christmas gift, if you will. And in it were these. And what these are worker barrels, or that's what they're affectionately called. It's from a Chinese company called Worker. And they do a lot of aftermarket third-party Nerf stuff, like one thing that they recently did besides these things is they did a Masada cover for an Alpha Trooper, which Psych just recently reviewed, and that thing is pretty damn awesome. And they actually do produce a lot of quality stuff for reasonable prices, unlike Explorer. And these barrels come in three types, either 1 barrel, 6 barrels, or 10 barrels. And the reason it comes in that weird configuration is because you have the Big Shock, the Cyclone Shock, and the Roto Fury. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, oh, I can get a 10-pack, I can always get that 10-pack and have 4 extra barrels in case I lose them for my Cyclone Shock. I'd hold off on that because I am going to show you why that's not going to work. Now, I have a completely unmodified stock Cyclone Shock right here. This is the worker barrel I got in the 10-pack, which is for the Roto Fury. Now, installation, and I'm going to show you the installation here because it's the same thing for the Roto Fury. You take the fatter end of the barrel and you stick this into the blaster first because, as you can see, hopefully here, that there is the Worker logo, and it's also in a dart with an arrow pointing forward with the dart tip, which means this is the end that the dart goes into. So I'm pushing it in, and as you can see here, hopefully, it is pretty recessed in there. Now, I'm putting in a dart, an Elite Dart, because that's what it's supposed to fire. And you can see that it is, hopefully, again, pretty well recessed because of the recession of the barrel and because of the dart post. Probably a good inch of that dart is actually sticking out of this right now. So all my tests have proven me not to look like a complete idiot when I do this, so hopefully it will stay true to camera. I'm going to fire this one shot to show you why the barrels are not interchangeable. Now, I very well could have gotten a lemon or, in this, but I think this is the reason why they come into different things, because even though they all fire the same ammunition, I don't think the diameter of the barrels are 100% exact for them. So, firing. And now if you'll bear with me one moment, I will go retrieve my barrel. Floor's a little dirty. So, as you can see, yes, it did fire an Elite Dart. However, this also shot out of the blaster. Now, I already have the other 9 loaded in here. I am putting in the last barrel. I'm going to grab a few of my Elite Darts. And you know what? I'm even going to mix it up, because why not? I'm not firing all 10 shots. I'm going to fire 2 standard Elite Streamlines, 1 Doomlands Streamline, and 1 Zombie Strike Streamline. Yes, I know they're all the same damn dart, but you know what? Just for the rainbow effect, alright? So I have the 4 darts loaded here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, my wife's going to be annoyed with all the darts in the garage. But anyway, none of the barrels flew out on that one. So that just shows you, if you do decide to get these, make sure you get the ones that you want for the specific blaster. If you want the Cyclone Shock, just order the 6 barrels. If for some reason you just want to do it to your Big Shock, then just get the single one. If you want to do it to the Roto Fury, because now I finally have a use for this thing, get your 10. Unfortunately, I will not have a link on anywhere to purchase these, because as far as I know, the only place that you can really get these is on Taobao. If there is if I am sent any links for purchases of these, I will definitely put them in the link in the description box below, or I will put an annotation somewhere around here to say otherwise. But I mean, honestly, if you really want these, your best bet right now is to probably do a Google search, or either that or eBay. But if you can get a set of these, I would highly recommend them. The best part about it is that this also comes with it, and you're probably saying to yourself, why do I want a plastic nub on a string? Well, these are not permanent mods, so how do we get these out? Well, this is threaded, and the ends of the barrels are also threaded. Also, that's another key note to know if you're loading your barrels in correctly or not. If there is no thread at the top of the barrel, then then you're not pushing it in right. So basically, all you have to do is thread the little nub in, and sometimes it's cooperative, sometimes it's not. And then you just pull, the barrel is out, and now I can start firing megas again. So, honestly, yes, this is a Griever's seal of approval, if that means anything. I highly recommend it. If any of my viewers, if you guys like running Mega Blasters, I mean, personally, I do like the Mega series. I finally actually got a Centurion, hold your laughter, just because I've really, really wanted one. It looks cool. I may eventually do something to it. I may just fuck around with it. Who knows? I mean, truth be told, I think they may have actually fixed some of the problems, because I fired this thing probably about 30 times. I haven't lost a dart yet. I did like the Roto Fury. There were things about it that I didn't like, obviously, if you saw my review. But with this, it makes me want to actually use it now if I'm going to be doing any kind of a stock round or something. Because if I'm putting elites through this, you got to remember, even if you don't do any spring upgrades or whatever, just by doing those barrels, you got to remember, you're basically putting the power of firing this out of something that was designed to fire this, which is a hell of a lot bigger. So that's all I have to say for these. I really like them. Thank you so much, Clownie. I love them. I hope you guys loved this video. If you did, throw me a like and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the blasters, of the barrels, and I will see you guys next time. Later.